Doors closing.
Hi, this is Ryan Hoppy's mom, and you're listening to Happy Hour.
Welcome back to Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Yes, now. What? Now. If I hit this button, boom, the whole program's gonna start. Okay, well, hit it. All right.
Happy Hour starts in 4, 3, 2. Happy. This is Happy Hour with Hoppe.
Where we at? Always going in, never doubt it. Never worry about the dollar. Need a source or trending topic. Be the hottest, search about his competition. Microscopic, never copied. I'm a giant rolling weed up, now we flying. H-O-B-P-E. 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 You already know Happy Hour in your system.
Do you know what today is? It's fucking Friday! Normally, I don't swear on this show, but it's fucking Friday! We freaking made it! I'm proud of you. It's also National Pet Day.
Good morning, friends. Did you just pet me? He loves them. He's a pet.
Today is National Pet Day.
We don't allow weird pets in the house.
Do you have any pets?
Pets.
It's so cute how you still think you're their favorite pet. Pets are called pets because you pet them.
Petting.
Favorite pet? Happy National Pet Day. Let's go.
I know I'll be partaking in National Pet Day tonight. Hanging out with my cat. Sometimes, it'll be 11:30 at night, and I know I gotta go to bed. But my cat will come on to bed, and she'll want to cuddle with me and do all that stuff. And I go, you know what? Sleep can wait. I sometimes regret it in the morning, especially when I get to watch her keep on sleeping. There is no worse feeling than when I'm getting up to work on a morning radio show and she's not even meowing. She's not even energetic with me. She's just sleeping. You know that feeling? Maybe you have it with kids, because I'm never going to have kids, so I got a vasectomy. But do you know what I mean? Where you got to get up at 4:30 and 5, and maybe you see your significant other still sleeping or your pet. It'll drive you nuts. You know what I mean? Let's see what was going on with late night last night.
About 100 residents attended a town hall meeting on Long Island this week to protest plans to open a marijuana dispensary, while a large group of supporters showed up the next day. So when
Uber this week released
Wow, that was not funny.
Their annual list of items customers left behind in their cars. And there's some incredible stuff. Some of the belongings passengers left in their Ubers include a mannequin head, a chainsaw, a ghost trap from Ghostbusters, Shrek ears, a urinal. Someone left a bottle of fresh breast milk, which I have two questions for that. How did they know it was breast milk? And more concerningly, how did they know it was fresh?
Not funny. If you're a one-liner and if your whole punchline on late night TV is 25 seconds, it was not funny to begin with. And when your name is Jimmy Kimmel, no good.
A Florida middle school principal was arrested over the weekend for allegedly shoplifting at Walmart. He could face up to 2 years in prison, but he's asking for 5.
See, that was kind of funny. Speaking of Florida teachers, we'll talk about this later in Tampa Bay news, but this clip made a Wise Brother Media, which is the prep service radio shows use. So you know that this next clip is legit. You know this next clip is very important if it makes the prep service, because it happened here in Tampa Bay. Assistant principal arrested after having student rub her feet. Here is Grady Judd, who I'm not a big fan of, and I'll break that all down later. I just think he's stupid. He's not a bad cop, but I think he just makes everything about him. Drew Garabo says it best. If there's a camera, Grady Judd will find a way to be in that room. It's all, look at me. Look at me. I'm doing cop work. Shut up.
She had a 13-year-old child that was at her school rub her feet. She didn't think he was massaging them the right way, so she massaged his arms.
That's where it gets weird, man.
And then made the statement like, this will help teach you foreplay for when you have a girlfriend. We calmed the
That is a pedophile.
Parents down and said, look, she's going to be held accountable for this outrageous conduct.
I mean, Grady Judd sounds normal there, but some of those press conferences, he's like, Operation Soft Skin. It's like, ooh, look at me. Look at me. I bet he's very pro-trans. Oh, this is good. A helicopter crashed into Hudson River. Oh, here is an eyewitness, an aviation expert, Jeff Gazzetti.
So I just happened to be walking, and I heard like an engine just dying, and it was like do 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 do, and I just turned, I looked, and I saw the helicopter crash and splash into the water.
Well, it appears to me from the video that there was some sort of catastrophic flight control malfunction where the main rotor blade and head, and the tail rotor blade assembly departed the aircraft in flight.
Whatever. Yeah, it's not ideal, you know. People dying because of flying. I have to fly twice this year. I'm going to the morning show boot camp radio convention in Austin, Texas in August, and I'm going to Chicago for 8 days next month for my cousin's high school graduation, and I just want to visit a lot of people. And I'm going to have to fly twice. Like, I know I'll be okay, and I don't even want to say it. So this clip was making the rounds today for some reason. What is the key to a long life? Actress Megan Fahey told Jimmy Kimmel Live what Betty White did.
She loved drinking vodka on the ice and eating chocolate cake for breakfast, like a real true legend.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
She
was so
lived
special.
a very long time.
Yes.
I wonder if you'll live that long and if you'll ever get funny. Amateur golfer Jose Luis Ballester peed in a creek during the first round of the Masters. He said he really had to go and forgot there were bathrooms nearby.
I completely forgot that we had those restrooms on the left of the tee box. Didn't really know where to go, and since JD had an issue around the green, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna sneak here in the river. Probably the people would not see me that much, and then they...
Oh yeah, they're not gonna see you at the first round of the Masters. Moron.
Again, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna sneak here in the river. Probably the people would not see me that much, and then they clap for me. Probably one of the claps that I really got today, like real loud. So that was kind of funny. I mean, it was not embarrassing at all for me. So if I had to do it again, I would do it again.
Yeah, you kind of sound like a trash bag. 856-49-HOPPY. 100 years ago today, there was the first sporting event on the radio. And I'm saying this in quotations. Here is the first clip. It's totally not a comedy bit from Wise Brother Media.
Johnny Ray in the gold trunks ducks a left hook, counters with a rabbit punch to the kidney. Dundee felt that one. He's in pain. He can hardly stand. Dundee is saved by the bell. Someone get him an analgesic. And if you're looking for fast-acting pain relief, this round is brought to you by Opium. One puff and it's back to work at the factory.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. That was obviously not the real clip, but I don't know what it is about like between 1925 when sound seemed to come out till about, I don't know, 1950-ish. Because then you start watching things from the 60s and people were talking normal. But I don't know what it was about that vaudeville voice where everything sounded like this. Jesus Christ. Were they saying that during sex? Oh, yeah, baby. I love when you don't use teeth.
This is not headline news. Tesla sales have dropped 13% in the past year. It's gotten so bad the local Tesla dealership is so empty, the Sears across the street is mocking them. Bill Gates' daughter launched a fashion website. She developed her fashion instinct by watching her dad and then doing the opposite. 34% of people trust ChatGPT over human experts.
Yeah, me too.
Personally, I split the difference and get my advice from a human-robot hybrid. Lester Holt. A study shows just...
That was funny. Lester Holt's the worst.
Lester Holt. A study shows just 30 seconds of activity can have health benefits, which explains why men feel so good after sex. This is not headline news.
That was not bad. You know I wouldn't steer you guys wrong with airing something that's not funny. You want some good news? Here was a gate agent for American Airlines. Here was her speech about being nice to people.
When you get on that aircraft, don't get smart my flight attendant. Be nice.
God, if I heard that, I'd be like, shut up! I know it's supposed to be good news, but damn, you're bitching at me.
Don't get smart my flight attendant. Be nice to them. They have a hard day just like we do. They have, believe it or not, this same aircraft that's coming in, them same people that's on that aircraft is the same people that you gotta look at been waiting as long as you can, or maybe longer. I'm asking you, do it for me. Be nice to them. Hey, you on this floor.
I was going to guess that this was a southern airport and it was from Birmingham to Charlotte. I can tell.
Look, don't be on that acting up.
Oh, wow. That was riveting. 856-49-HOPPY. Ed Sheeran says someday he might transition into country.
I've made country songs in the past. They've just never come out. I feel like I have to do it properly. And I think when you transition to country, you can't transition back. Nashville's like my favorite city in the States. And it's always been like my end goal would be like, I'm going to move to Nashville and transition to country. But I think you just have to do it properly.
Or just not do it at all and don't be a sellout. This is kind of funny. The last thing in the opening segment. Education Chief Linda McMahon. She is the wife of Vince McMahon. So I guess it's McMahon. There I am, mispronouncing words. No one ever said Ryan Hoppe was the best reader. She keeps calling AI A1, like A1 sauce.
There's a school system that's going to start making sure that first graders or even pre-Ks have A1 teaching every year starting that far down in the grades. And
what about buffalo sauce?
That's a wonderful thing. It wasn't all that long ago that we're going to have internet in our schools. Woo! Now, okay, let's see A1 and how.
You know what's sad? That's someone that's in charge of leading us in America. I try to be positive and not be negative. But I kind of think we're screwed as a country. Like, we'll live our lives and we'll be fine and we'll have dinner on the table and we'll live our life and we'll still be able to stream TV shows. Like, I'm not saying America's going downhill and I don't plan on leaving, but we are screwed. All right. What a positive way to begin the weekend. My bad. We're going to come back on Happy Hour and we are going to get things started because this show has only begun. Right after this.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Happy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Oh, yeah. Up next is Every Day My Weekend by DJ Unk, because it is the weekend. We fucking made it.
Every day my weekend. Every day my weekend. We gon' ball.
man. Every day my weekend. Hoes I be freaking. You rain and make you rain, but drop, leave you leak. Okay, nigga, I'm just light skinned. I ain't Puerto Rican. Michael Jackson PC. My ice look like it's bleach, man. Swear that I'm amazing. Call my whip Caucasian. Bitch, I'm the bomb, so they think that I'm a Arabian. Yeah, I'm talking like the Taliban. Tools from Afghanistan. My car sits so high, don't stop, no, bitch, I land. And all this ain't juice, man, but I'm on that juice, man. Give me 5 bottles of that goose, I get a loose, man. For real, baby, you playing. Do that on the handstand. I do this shit every day. Ballin's in my plan. Yeah, ballin', that's my 9 to 5. Me and Skirt get you alive. You don't want this kind of beat, you will get Kentucky 9. Hearses to the verses, nigga, you just sweet like Hershey's. Even in between your girl thighs, me. Surprise, every day my weekend. Man, I ball. Every day my weekend. We gon' ball.
Every day your weekend, go ahead, 'cause it's your birthday. Every day go hard, you say, I got a Thursday. Party like a holiday. Timber runs, they on they way. Shut the stage down like a running back, go all the way. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, got them bras on they knees. They chillin' on the beach with palm trees, for all the girls say. Young, put it in they face. Stick to the script, that's what they say. People taking flights with politics each and every day. Where we get it in, so tell a friend and tell a friend. Young, say it on, goddamn, weekend. It be on, wet it is. No, I'm struggling. 247 every day.
Every day my weekend. Man, I ball. Every day my weekend. We gon' ball.
Monday we at mariachi, wildin' like a motherfucker. Tuesday we at honest money, fallin' like a motherfucker. Wasted when they Libra bitches, jockin' like a motherfucker. Thursday we get pure bottle, poppin' like a motherfucker. Friday we at figure 8, you know I fuck with push. Overdosing on the strong, rolling quarters of the kush. Club Miami Saturday, girls the baddest in my book. I just walk right on in while you lame niggas look. Hey, even on a Sunday, I don't take a day. Y'all with Club Atlanta Station in my nigga Q ain't it low. Chicken see the insides. First they take they shirt off. Second when they hear our songs, then they take they skirts off. Third she gon' serve us, mouth stick her tongue out. 4 hours later, fucked us all. I was like, wow, y'all got milk money, bitch, nigga, I'm a cash out. Every day my weekend, living life on a fast route.
Every day my weekend. Man, I ball. Every day my weekend. We gon' ball.
On TMZ.
Yeah.
Okay, Kourtnei me a river because direwolves are back from extinction and
they're so freaking cute.
Creator of Game of Thrones is literally embracing them.
George R.R. Martin was one of the first people to see these direwolves. So essentially what happened was this company took a tooth from a direwolf. They used some type of DNA science. Above my pay grade. Above my pay grade.
Justin Baldoni has a big fan sitting in Rikers prison, Harvey Weinstein. And he said it's hit him really, really hard.
What we're hearing is Weinstein's like the king of that prison right now.
Yeah, I feel like Weinstein's probably the mafia boss of the prison.
There's no damn way he's the king of Rikers.
No, he is.
I feel like there's some hard criminals at Rikers.
I know, like, oh, you did Shakespeare in Love? These guys with like tattoos all over their face.
Yeah, it's got to be. I bet he's really commanding of the room. Like, people are like, oh, well, he worked with Hollywood. Dude, I bet he has stories for days. I bet he leaves out some of the parts about him raping women now.
Post Malone had his mind blown. This street magician was like, hey, can I show you a magic trick?
It is pretty cool. Magic is one of the things as alluring when you're old as when you're young. Stuff you do as a kid, get old after you grow up. Like, who here hula hoops?
No one.
No one.
Who here ever hula hoops?
We got a Nepo baby talking about her Nepo baby. Bryce Dallas Howard.
Which one of your kids wants to take after you?
Oh my goodness. She was dragged for nepotism.
When you break in, that's when you look at Nepo. Bryce became a big star with the pie thing. What was it called? The Help.
Whatever. All I notice about this is the fact that there are two types of Nepo babies that are cool. There's like a Colin Hanks, who is the son of Tom Hanks, and he's a good actor. And then there's like, it happens a lot more with less famous people. It'll be like someone got a radio show because of who their father is or whatever. And those guys will be ass wipes. It's always the nepotism that's less powerful, like radio or music or something, or social media. Those are the ones that walk around like you're the big dog. I worked at a conservative radio company one time, and one of the few things I agreed with there was my boss used to say, if you're as bad as you say you are, you're probably not that bad. The big and bad don't have to let you know that they're bad. And that was not a bad point. Comedian Jeff Dye, I think, is really funny, but I think because of his good looks, he appears funnier. But here he is out talking about that Kristen Cavallari has no dirt on him. And by the way, Kristen Cavallari's freaking body count list of every guy she's hooked up with is as long as a CVS receipt. Here is a Jeff Dye.
I also hear a lot about Kristen Cavallari these days. You know, she's talking a lot about like her exes and her sex life and that sort of stuff. Do you ever worry that she might bring up something that, you know,
Jeff Dye's got really nice teeth.
private between you two? Like if I was an ex, I'd be like, oh.
Well, no, I mean, we didn't really hang out long enough for her to have anything for me to share.
There's no dirt.
Yeah, he doesn't seem like someone that really talks to the females after sex. It's all about pound town and then leaving.
Also, it goes back to what I said. Like, I'm not famous enough. No one would care. She's got to reach back into a time she hooked up with Jason Statham. She's got to reach back into a time that she did this.
So true.
She's going to run out of those stories eventually.
Is she going to eventually, do you hope one day she eventually reaches like my Jeff Dye days?
No, she won't care.
She won't care?
It won't matter, yeah.
There's nothing interesting to say.
What's she gonna say? We went to a restaurant together and I helped her get through a divorce, but she won't let me call her boyfriend. You know, like what's she gonna say?
A little passive aggressive.
There's nothing to say.
I like her to talk about that.
Yeah.
How's your dating life? Are you seeing anyone right now?
Nah, I'm single guy, happy. I'm just diving into my comedy as always. Just I think if you stay motivated enough on your career, then that keeps you sane and enough.
Yeah, that's kind of how I view radio.
You know,
you don't sort of like feel lonely on the road, like I would have thought.
I'm lonely all the time. Yeah. But I'm just not ready to figure anything out.
Not ready.
Comedians live a very sad life.
To settle down, not kids
I think
yet.
settle down's the right word. I'm just not good with chicks, and it's not very fun.
I feel that the common day woman. And no, it's not all the women, but the ones that suck.
Yeah, it's not very fun. Maybe I'm gay. I don't know what's going on.
He's just tired of being pushed around.
Do they leave you or do you leave them?
I don't try. I barely date. I don't even date.
I'm surprised girls aren't. You're a handsome guy, you're a successful guy. Why
I feel like he loves when the paparazzi talks to him.
girls like throwing themselves at you?
I don't know what the answer to that question is.
Wow.
I don't either. Let me rehear that.
I don't even date.
I'm surprised girls aren't. You're a handsome guy, you're a successful guy. Why aren't girls like throwing themselves at you?
You know what this is?
I don't know what the answer to that question is.
Wow.
I used to, I don't even care. I used to work with this board up, and, God, should I even tell this story? I don't care. I used to work with this board up. I mean, people are going to know who I'm talking about, but whatever. God bless his heart. I worked with this board op who would work after me. So I would work like 9 to 3, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Sundays. And then he would work like 3 to 3 or whatever. And I've had hot girlfriends before. I was always on Tinder or Bumble back in the day before I retired from that. And he would always be like, oh my God, you are just slaying it out there, pimp. I bet you get, I don't want to say the word that begins with P, that's for a vagina. You're getting so much P out there, it's crazy. I just want to someday be as cool as you. And I know he's kind of like talking shit, but I was like, cool, bro, I'm getting laid, whatever. That was kind of that same thing with the paparazzi. The paparazzi's like, oh my God, when someone as handsome as you, I must be crazy just getting laid. Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's flattering, but when guys do that, they're pretty much saying they don't get laid. If a guy lives vicariously through you, and goes like, oh my God, you must be getting all the ladies. Like, yeah. You're not having to deal with the arguments. You know what I mean? Oh, we got some Wendy Williams news that's happening. Because, you know, when we talk about Wendy Williams, we got to play the theme. Not too good. It says here, Judge to Wendy Williams, your career is over. Yeah, Wendy Williams is really messed up, and I'll let you know why in a sec. But first, I love this song. Only thing I like about her, that and her old school radio show, WBLS. Things are getting weirder and intense in the Wendy Williams guardianship war. Multiple sources with direct knowledge tell TMZ during a hearing this week, the judge told Wendy she has no hope of restarting her career. It's pretty outrageous. Wendy showed up in court Thursday and appeared before Judge Lisa Sokoloff. So, see you next Tuesday. One source tells TMZ the judge railed on Wendy's niece, Alex Finney, accusing her of leaking information to the media and threatening her with sanctions for future conduct. The judge wasn't finished. We're told she attacked Wendy's family, essentially saying they were no good. Listen, shut the hell up. I'm not the biggest fan of Wendy Williams, but listen, this is another human being, and yes, she's crazy, but you're treating her like a prisoner. You pig. So sick of these judges. Oh, look at us. We got our judge outfit on. We like to shut up. You're another human being that poops in the morning. I know you're the judge, and I know we're all supposed to bow down to you, but you're the worst. How does that feel? You're making me defend Wendy Williams. And then Judge, see you next Tuesday, out of the blue, started talking about Wendy's career. She said she's had a great career, but it's over, saying it's done. But why should that be the mindset? Why not try to help the person get better? That is the problem with mental health in this country, is they treat them like criminals. Fucking asswipes. Listen, Wendy Williams has not been perfect. Oh, she's been dumb. Calling the Breakfast Club. Yeah, that wasn't the best decision. But I'm telling you, when you say that, you're being no different than Wendy. Maybe you should kill Wendy with kindness. But then again, you're a judge because you want power because you weren't cool growing up. Kind of like cops.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Seen some hard days, and long nights. Seen a lot of shit in my life. Niggas seen some hard days, whole lot of shit. Long nights. Niggas see some hard days, got me looking sideways. Niggas can't find me, doing that on the freeway. Try to take it easy, too much drama in my life. Ex my baby mama made my new lady my wife. Trying to keep my shit tight, but it's fucked up, cause shit I stay out all night. I wonder can you feel the passion when you're riding on chrome and them twins fucking with you saying don't go home. Matching chrome on chrome, Okeechobee yoked out, slotted in the back of them lows. Whole smoked out, all my niggas smoke out. We think it's a dream, but it's really not what it seems. Shit'll turn into some hard days, home of the crime paid, they lied. Some niggas died, others up the road riding. Niggas testify, so they sold a cop a deal. All my niggas said was keep it real. A nigga see some hard days, and long nights. Seen a lot of shit in my life. A nigga see some hard days. Y'all niggas long nights. Straight up. A nigga see some hard days, and long nights. Seen a lot of shit in my life. A nigga see some hard days, long nights.
Keep coming with a lecture nectar. It's like a young nigga hit the trifecta. I won. Stimulation when I spit this fire at you. I'm burning bobs of the draw, and I'm making locks bob like Fletcher. A whole neck checker, I stick it like the running man. Thinking it's a gang, I'm sticking yours, Mr. Funny Man. Stay strapped, my niggas, they sip yak. Play Madden, make beats and burn sacks. My click roll thick, nigga. Ball till we fall and we sticking more dick and chicks than draws. Nigga, pause for the call. Get one, if you ain't got none, cop one, flip one, and drink a stiff one. Then bust down and twist one, burn to the shit done. Hella G for speak nothing but the truth that you used to. Long nights so crucial.
See some hard days, and long nights. See a lot of shit in my life. A nigga see some hard days. Y'all niggas long nights. Straight up. A nigga see some hard days, and long nights. See a lot of shit in my life. A nigga see some hard days, long nights. 24/7, hustling trying to get the dollars. With a rock wallets, holla, I sustain my Impala. Beer bottles on the ground, it's real fucked up on my side of town. These shortest laying motherfuckers down, get flat, fuck that. So I stay strapped, you motherfuckers busting me, best believe I'm busting back. I've been in this game too long, to be devoured, got you niggas under the scope. Best believe it's high power, fuck you cowards. I was raised to be a soldier, feeling the pressure of the world on my shoulder. My dad is gone, I'm all alone, now I'm older. Heart grew cold throughout the years, it's gotten colder. Not even a shoulder to cry on. I'm a herbalist, smoking, trying to get my high on. Precious murderous, who can I rely on? The future's unclear, I'm full of fear. I'm a stronger will I niggas see some hard days, and long nights. Seen a lot of shit in my life. A nigga see some hard days. Y'all niggas long nights. Straight up. A nigga see some hard days, and long nights. Seen a lot of shit in my life. A nigga see some hard days, long nights.
Happy Hour will be right back.
What up? This following segment has been brought to you by DZBZ Honey at dzbzhoney.com. When I tell you they got the best Delta 8 CBD honey around, I'm a man of my words. Comes in the form of a lollipop. Lick the lollipop with a rubber. A honey stick or a jar of honey. However the hell you want to get high, go to dzbzhoney.com and at checkout use promo code HOPPE, HOPPE, to save 20%.
Doors closing.
Now, something completely different.
Oh, sure.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
Happy Hour.
Hey, what's up? I'm Woody. That's Greg Gorey.
What's up?
Menace.
Hi.
Gina Grad.
Hey.
Seabass. There's Sammy.
Hello.
We are The Woody Show.
Yeah.
And you are listening to Happy Hour.
He's the voice of a generation that got screwed by the baby boomers. Welcome back to Hoppe Hour.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Oh, yeah. I think we need some lo-fi vibes. I get so worked up on here. Did I need to relax?
Happy hour in the air. Feel the vibe everywhere.
Whatever.
Kick back in your chair.
I think I might do that.
Life beyond compare.
I just did.
Happy hour, take it slow.
You should as well.
Let the rhythm gently flow. Catch the beats in the glow. Tune in, let it grow.
What's going on?
Happy hour, oh yeah.
856-49-HAPPY. That's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email me, ryanhopperadio@gmail.com.
I was at the scene.
Happy Hot Topic.
You looks like you lost a person. Congratulations.
Jelly Roll is celebrating a major milestone in his health journey.
He lost 200 pounds. Now, was this Ozempic or whatever, or was this actual hard work?
The country music superstar revealed he's lost nearly 200 pounds in 2 years, telling Pat McAfee during the Big Night Out event in Pittsburgh on April 9th that he's moving full steam ahead on his ultimate goal.
Now, speaking of your person, you looks like you lost a person.
It's funny, the name of the event is Big Night Out, but all the Pittsburgh people, they got that weird stuff where they say those like yins, or at AHT. It's weird.
Congratulations.
Good for Jelly Roll. He lost some weight. We're proud of you, bud. We are so freaking proud of you. Frankly, I don't care.
Tuned in my radio late last night. Caught a man named Ryan in satellite light.
Got it.
He's got the vibe, it's a commuting spree. Serving Tampa Bay news with his wildest spree. Oh, Tampa Bay news, yeah, it's never a bore. From the chaos downtown to the beach folklore.
Dizzy's a bitch.
Be laughing all day.
Yeah.
Who needs coffee when he's on display?
Oh, thank you. 856-49-HAPPY. Oh, what the hell is going on? In frickin' Tampa Bay, we're losing our mind.
Happy Hot Topic.
Now to a warning we seem to give every year around this time, just as the temperatures start heating up.
Do not leave your child or your pet in a hot car. State lawmakers are raising...
Duh. But then again, I literally live in Florida, so it makes sense you have to remind them.
Awareness about the dangers of that this week. Fox 13's Matthew McClellan has the latest on that story.
What up, man?
The pain is still fresh for Araya Page's family nearly 2 years after she was left inside a hot SUV and died. Her name and her story are now at the center of a statewide push to stop this from happening to someone else. State leaders gathered yesterday in Tallahassee alongside the family of 10-month-old Araya Page to mark Florida's first ever hot car death prevention month. It is part of Araya's
you probably need that. I mean, you got to remind people that it's hot out, I guess.
New law that aims to educate caregivers and hold them accountable. Araya's family says it's about more than policy. It is about never forgetting what happened.
Araya's law is named after my granddaughter, a beautiful baby girl who would have grown up to be everything her mom and dad had hoped she would be. She was a happy baby whose life was cut short when her babysitter left her unattended in a vehicle.
Can you imagine being that babysitter? What a trash bag they are.
For 5 hours on one of the hottest days of summer of 2023. This tragic event ignited a movement within us to tackle the urgent issues surrounding hot car deaths.
Yeah, if I'm that babysitter, you never get over that.
The accountability required for those who commit this crime.
So there's that. And then there's this going on in Florida. I talked about this in the opening segment.
Also tonight, closer to home, an assistant principal is facing charges accused of forcing a student to massage her feet. And that's not all. Polk County deputies tell us it happened at Lake Marion Creek Middle School in Poinciana. She was arrested because a number of witnesses came forward. Fox 13's Evan Moon spent the day in Poinciana today.
I'm sorry.
Covering the story has the very latest for us tonight on the case.
This assistant principal is accused of an inappropriate massage and making sexual comments to a 13-year-old boy, including...
What is going on with these teachers? Were they always around and now they're just weirder? Or are things getting worse?
Including about learning foreplay. The Polk County Sheriff calling this outrageous and evil behavior.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to do this in Sheriff Judd's County.
13-year-old boy was just being a kid, throwing balled-up paper across a classroom at Lake Marion Middle School. His actions sent him to Assistant Principal Kiva Lark's office, but that's when the real trouble began.
She had a 13-year-old child that was at her school.
Grady Judd loves the camera.
Rub her feet. Did you hear what I said?
We heard you!
That's right. This was a
fucking drama queen.
Sexual encounter.
53-year-old Lark allegedly punishing the young boy by making him rub her bare feet in his lap, then teaching him how to massage them by rubbing his shoulders. She's also...
Can you imagine doing that, man? That's going to cause some serious trauma. And she looks like a trash bag.
So accused of making inappropriate comments, including to rub her feet like he loved her, and that she was teaching him foreplay.
She didn't think he was massaging him the right way, so she massaged his arms.
Yeah.
And his shoulders.
Yeah.
And then made the statement like, this will help teach you foreplay for when you have a girlfriend. That's how evil this conduct was.
Whatever.
So she's in jail.
All of this reported to deputies by the principal after another counselor in the room.
I wonder what that's like when you're sitting in jail and you're like, yeah, I probably shouldn't have done this. I'm stupid!
Sent it up the chain, and this wasn't the first time she made comments towards him.
She had made statements to him in the past to include calling him sexy chocolate.
And that's freaking weird, man. Why is this always in Grady Judd's County?
And that just added to our probable cause that she had a interest in him.
Sheriff Judd saying the boy's parents are disgusted.
We calmed the parents down and said, look, she's going to be held accountable for this outrageous conduct.
The Polk County School Board issuing a statement saying in part, this is abhorrent behavior for anyone who works among students, especially an administrator. This person no longer has any business being around children.
Yeah. I'm so glad I'm not having kids. And then there's this. This is from ABC News. I guess this goes with worldwide. It's not really just Tampa news, but it's from ABC Action News nonetheless here in Tampa. It says that coffee and tea prices are going to skyrocket. I love how, like, there's no solutions being thrown around. You know what I mean? It's just like, oh yeah, deal with it.
Companies here that will feel these higher prices. Local mom and pop businesses right here in Tampa Bay are bracing for some pretty major cost increases.
ABC Action News reporter Michael Paluska tonight highlighting the voices of two local family-run businesses who are trying to tell their customers their price hikes are not their fault.
You know, many people may not realize that America doesn't produce certain items at scale, and two of those items that are going to be impacting local businesses with these tariffs, coffee and tea. Your morning breakfast ritual of coffee or tea might be getting a lot more expensive.
We import from about 14 different countries right now, and every single one of them is on the tariff list.
That's good.
So it seems to catch everybody by surprise.
Thanks,
they don't really think that it would affect a small business, especially one that works with tea. But I mean, everything we sell pretty much comes from countries grown overseas, mostly Asian countries.
On Central Avenue in St. Pete, we visited Tabella Tea Company. Owner Abigail St. Clair imports a majority of her tea from China. President Donald Trump raising the tariff even higher on them now to a whopping 125%.
Hey, Donald Trump, you VIP man at Pedophile Island with Jeffrey Epstein, even though your clan doesn't want to admit it. Oh, fuck you! That felt good.
Unfortunately, that's larger than our margin, so...
All right, we're screwed. Just admit it. The sooner you admit it, the better. Cannot believe he's president. Although we weren't really given a good choice, and he talked the con man's game. But I think we needed Kamala.
Happy Hot Topic!
Today on TMZ.
Okay, Khloe Kardashian creeped out that somebody bought a sex doll that looks just like Khloe. That somebody is her ex-husband, Lamar Odom.
Oh my God, can you believe that blow-up doll? Oh my goodness.
She's talking about it with her mom, and Chris kind of finds it funny. Chris is like, it's like an emotional support animal.
It's an emotional support animal.
Yeah, he brings it on a flight with him.
We're close to that.
The wife of the bassist for Weezer was involved in a shootout with the LA cops. The officers say she comes out of her home and has a gun. She
Psycho!
Pointed it at them.
You're embarrassing the band, too.
Someone on the radio says
the female suspect was the one that shot at us.
So the officers opened fire. She was shot in the shoulder and was booked for attempted murder.
Wendy Williams was not allowed to get dinner with her niece, Alex Finney.
Yeah, she kind of burned some bridges there.
Because of the third person at the dinner, Joe Tacopina, who is signed on as her personal lawyer.
Oh, he's going to be making that money.
They don't want Wendy to strategize with her lawyer. And by the way, Alex and...
Heaven forbid you have some rights. Fuck you, Judge.
Joe did go to dinner.
To a nice dinner.
They went to Il Molino.
Oh my.
One of my
freaking ballsy
favorite restaurants ever. They have
whatever, man. You'll love that, Harvey. You fucking love it.
And Daryl.
I'm not doing a best of rewinding today.
Meghan Trainor and Daryl Sabara are proving they're closer than ever.
That's good. Meghan Trainor's so freaking cute.
The couple, who share sons Riley and Barry, recently revealed that as part of their health journey, they both started taking Mounjaro, which is...
Oh, yeah. You're freaking lazy. You don't want to actually work out, so you just take the meds.
Is a GLP-1 drug traditionally used to help patients with type 2 diabetes manage their weight.
Yeah, usually, but people don't want to work out. But I don't like Ozempic skinny. You have no butt.
During the Couples Working On It podcast April 9th, Meghan said, quote, "We did 75 hard after Riley was born, and man, did we crush. Then we heard more and more of our friends and even our doctors were on Mounjaro and Ozempic."
The hell's wrong with you? You're already skinny.
The 31-year-old, who added that after researching various GLP-1 injection options, she opted for Mounjaro because she felt it had less side effects. Despite feeling like she knows how to lose weight on her own, Meghan adds,
no,
quote, "I could do that, but...
No, you don't.
But when I asked my doctor, I was like, tell me everything. I did the research and I felt safe."
Yeah, so you're pretty much saying, I could work out, but I'd rather just be freaking lazy.
Mm-hmm. Happy Hot Topic.
I still can't wrap my head around it.
Kylie Kelsey reveals a detail edited out of Michelle Obama interview. After the former First Lady appeared as a guest on Kylie's podcast, Not Gonna Lie, in March, Kylie is pulling back the curtain on how she really felt while recording the episode and what she needed help editing out. She reveals during the podcast's April 10th episode,
"The editing team behind Not Gonna Lie did me a solid. I had to wipe my upper lip sweat multiple times.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
We heard you.
A lot of fans were shocked that we got Michelle Obama. Girl, same.
Mm-hmm. Shut up. You're pretty famous. I mean, you're humble, but...
Guys, I still can't wrap my head around it.
We can.
And indeed, the podcast soon became a fan favorite, with Michelle providing sweet insight into her relationship with husband and former President Barack Obama.
That relationship. Loveless.
Among the topics the 61-year-old discussed was
She looks good for 61.
her and Brock's bedtime routine, one that has become a hot topic for the couple.
Bedtime is the best time of the day.
She seems like a miserable person, man.
My husband teases me about how early I can go to bed. He just doesn't understand the idea of getting into some good sheets and
whatever, elitist.
It's cool. If we've got people in the house, I'm game. I'm there. I'm up. I'm in it. I'm laughing. I'm talking. But, the minute we finish up, I'm just trying not to go to bed before the sun goes down.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think she's just probably so awful to be around.
Attorney has made a string of public appearances lately, many without her husband. And
yeah, whatever. Not going to Jimmy Carter's funeral was pretty classless. Speaking of trashy and classless.
Happy Hot Topic!
Rosie O'Donnell is sharing her thoughts on her daughter's name change. Over 2 months after the comedian's adopted daughter, Chelsea O'Donnell, filed to legally change her last name to her birth mom's maiden name.
Yeah, you're not leaving her money, so you're a trash bag.
The Emmy winner is now revealing how she feels.
Oh, wow, she won an Emmy. Good for her. No one cares.
Winner is now revealing how she feels about Chelsea's choice. Posting a poem to her Substack April 6th, writing, "She wants a private life. She deserves one too. She wishes to change her last name to her birth mom's maiden name. Doesn't make sense to me. I am not her."
Yeah, and you're not leaving her any money, so why would she want to be associated with you? No one wants to be associated with you because you're the worst.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
RyanHappyRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Happy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Yeah. Are you ready? Honey the crystal, let's get 'em. Girl, you've been checking on me, and I wanna know if we cut, what it's gonna be. You fucking with the rule, expect nothing less than diamonds. Benzes, Birkin, one thing's for certain. I'm searching for Miss Right now. Miss Right, baby, if you like, I get you out of them nights. Put you in them little cute peekaboo Jimmy Choos. If there's a problem, it's on you.
We got a problem. She's too fine. The way she works her body, man, is blowing my mind. I know I'm not gonna be okay if she leaves. But now she's got me looking and she's staring at me. My situation's changed. I'm caught up in a mess that I can't fix out. Am I gonna get up? Cause her eyes I can't resist. She's too fine. She's so fine.
So fine.
She's too fine. I'd give anything to make her mine. Girl, work your body. You got me all hypnotic. Can we get naughty? Cause girl, I want you bad. You're too fine. You want me now? I'm trying to get to you. Nothing that I can do. Everybody knows she's too fine. She's so fine. She's too fine. She's so fine. And I never thought I'd say
Beatz vibes, baby.
some girl. I used to be a player, but she's rocking my world. I know she's not gonna be okay if I leave. Cause now her friends are stepping over, talking to me. My situation's changed. I'm caught up in a game that I can't win. How am I gonna get up? Cause the ass I can't resist. She's too fine. She's so fine.
So fine.
She's too fine. I'd give anything to make her mine. Girl, work your body. You got me all hypnotic. Can we get naughty? Cause girl, I want you bad. You're too fine. You want me now? I'm trying to get to you.
days. The good thing is I think she goes both ways. Head game main, brought two friends that look like twins. But let's play devil's advocate for a minute and handle our business. Bird off Goodman, baby, why wouldn't I give you everything your heart desires? So fine.
Work your body, you got me all hypnotic. Can we get naughty? 'Cause girl, I want you bad, you're too fine. You want me now, I'm trying to get to you. Nothing that I can do, everybody knows she's too fine. She's so fine. She's too fine. She's so fine.
Crystal, now we do it.
Oh, yeah. That was Christian Alexandra and Ja Rule with Too Fine. She's so fine. I'll leave the singing to him.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Sure, me and Ryan, Hoppe.
That's me. Mm-hmm. Take a shot every time I say mm-hmm, and you'll be drunk in 10 minutes. Mm-hmm. This following segment has been brought to you by Fortify.com, FORTIFEYE.com, for the best pre- and post-workout around. At checkout, use promo code Ryan20 to save 20%. This is also being brought to you by Amir Academy of Martial Arts at AmirAcademy.com, 2700 22nd Street North, and that's in St. Petersburg. Women's self-defense classes, kids classes, MMA classes, whatever the hell you need. Go to Amir Academy of Martial Arts at AmirAcademy.com. Today, I talked to my shrink from counselingoncall.net. If you're in Florida or Maryland, go to counselingoncall.net and help out your mental health, because I assume you're crazy if you're listening to this show. This is also being brought to you by Rich Cayley, Master Barbershop, or richkbarber.com, 4545 West Kennedy Boulevard. And that is in Tampa. Sign up. You can't just show up and go, hey, Rich, can I get a haircut? No, you gotta sign up at richkbarber.com. And there, you'll have a great time.
Ryan Hoppe, Hoppe, it's you and me and Ryan Hoppe, Hoppe, it's you and me and Ryan, it's you and me and Ryan Hoppe, Hoppe, it's you and me and Ryan Hoppe.
Hello again, it's your favorite San Francisco DJ, Hammer and Hank. I may look normal, but the truth is, I have a condition known as autism. That's right, it's a condition, not a disease. Fact is, autism can strike anyone, regardless of who they are. People with autism normally have difficulties in verbal and non-verbal communication skills, social interactions, and leisure activities. In a recent study, people with autism are less likely to have a job and more likely to become homeless. I beat the odds by having loving friends and family, having a college education. I have even worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an honored personality for many years. Always remember that people with autism want the same things as you, to be happy and successful. To find out more about autism, please contact your local mental health center or visit autismspeech.org. This is Hammer and Hank, and I appreciate your kindness.
Doors closing.
Something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe Hour!
Me, Ryan, Hoppe.
Hey, this is Gary Meyer, and as refreshing as a McDonald's Coca-Cola, Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hey, this is Roxanne Wilder, and you are listening to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hi, this is Rod Ryan from The Rod Ryan Show in Houston, Texas, and you're listening to The Hoppe Hour.
Hey, this is Eric Zane. You're like, who? Yeah, I know. Anyway, you're listening to Ryan Hoppe. Hoppe Hour. This motherfucker is resilient as shit. Everybody tries to rub Ryan's fucking face in dog shit, and then he always picks himself up.
People often argue over Android versus iPhones, but the real debate should be middle-aged Gen X morning shows versus Hoppe Hour.
Hi, Calta!
Who wins? We will let you decide. Welcome back to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Dizzy is a bitch.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Yeah.
What up?
Yo, time to look the happy hour. Worldwide broadcast. Tune in for the scoop, celeb, gossip, and mess. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, kicking off the night.
That's me.
Talking about the love, the news, keeping it tight. 560946773.
Oh, sure.
Hit the digits, call the show, section line free.
I got it.
Agents of wild tales, ain't no rest in the world syndicated. Hoppe is the best. Happy hours live.
856-49 Hoppe. It's 856-494-6773.
City lights glowing.
You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email me. Ryan Hoppe Radio@gmail.com.
It's the reasons why.
I just had a brain fart while burping. It was really gross.
Happy hour hitting.
And that's how professional this show is. A lot of podcasters write down, oh, I got to edit this moment, or no. We're unpolished and we embrace it.
Happy hours live from coast to coast. Turn the volume up. Praise and toast. Happy hot topic.
The latest in the Fire Festival saga, new doubts about whether it's happening as one performer shares why she backed out. Our chief investigative correspondent Aaron Katersky is here with the story. Good morning, Aaron.
And good morning to you guys. Founder Billy McFarland is teasing a major announcement today and insisting Fire Festival 2 is on. But you're about to hear from a DJ who turned down an invitation to play because she thought Fire 2 would be a waste of her time.
This morning, new questions about the fate of Fire Festival 2. Francesca Keller tells ABC
Wow, she's cute.
News she was invited to Fire 2 after one of the organizers saw her behind the decks at New York clubs performing as DJ Donna Francesca.
Fire Festival, the account, DM'd me and asked me if I wanted to play for their festival.
Initially flattered, Keller says she became skeptical.
He basically framed it as a bunch of beach clubs that they're taking over in Mexico. I asked a bunch of questions. He seemed surprised to hear so many questions from me. He told me that the other artists haven't been giving him any kind of a pushback.
Who those other acts are, Fire 2 hasn't said. Keller
it's a scam.
Says she heard a few names from organizers, but recognized none.
Whatever. And there's frickin' this. This is a big mess. I dodged this topic like a plague. Dave Portnoy did not.
Happy hot topic.
I get why the family's pissed.
Dave Portnoy is owning up to a mistake. The Barstool Sports founder is apologizing after University of Mississippi student Mary Kate Kourtnei expressed her disappointment in him amplifying a false story about her having sex with her boyfriend's father.
Yeah, I like some of what Dave Portnoy does, but some of what he does is scumbaggery.
With Dave sharing this message to Mary Kate and her family in an interview with NBC News April 10th.
If you could talk to Mary Kate tonight, what would you tell her?
I would apologize. I get why the family's pissed. I'm sad and I wish we didn't play any part in it. And
No, you're the whole reason it happened, scumbag.
Apologize and say I wish we didn't.
In February, Barstool Sports employees Kevin Clancy and Jack McGuire each
Yeah, Kevin Clancy's KFC, that scumbag that cheated on his pregnant wife.
weighed in on the viral rumor and now deleted posts on X.
Deleting it like cowards.
Which Dave says he regrets and is now working to improve his company's editorial standards.
Yeah, I thought they were really stupid.
Yeah.
For me, I've been doing this a long time. I thought it was clearly a fake story. I thought we were better than that.
No, you're not. Let's be honest. You're Barstool Sports. You are what you are.
Kanye West is publicly apologizing. The rapper, who last month tweeted and then deleted a post questioning the mental capacity of Jay-Z and Beyonce's 7-year-old twins, Rumi and Sir, apologized to Jay-Z on X. Ye's April 10th tweet reads, quote, "I be feeling bad about my tweet, but I still feel I gave my life to this industry and thought so many people were my family, but when I needed family on some real shit, none of these rap had my back."
Welcome to radio.
While there's been no comment about any of the rants from Jay-Z or Beyonce, her family has addressed the comments. The Texas Hold'em singer's dad, Matthew Knowles, shares his thoughts to TMZ in an interview published March 21st, saying, quote, "People pay a price for being stupid, especially in the music industry." He continues, quote, "I'm hopeful Kanye gets the type of help he needs in terms of mental health."
He has literally said he's not as creative when he's crazy.
Well, Matthew's comments
when he's not crazy, I mean,
were directly focused on Kanye. Earlier in the week, Beyonce's mom shared a March 19th video of herself telling a veiled corny joke amid the controversy.
Whatever.
Got a corny joke. Want to hear it? Here it go. So, what happens when a snowman throws a tantrum?
What?
He has a meltdown.
Wow. Friggin' funny, man. Friggin' funny!
I'm like, should I have looked like this at the Golden Globes with my out?
Kylie Jenner questions her Golden Globes date night with Timothée Chalamet.
Yeah, you did look really skanky.
3 months after the Kylie Cosmetics founder dazzled at the 2025 Golden Globes in a silver vintage Versace gown alongside her boyfriend Timothée Chalamet, the Kardashians' finale episode shares insight into her uneasy feelings about her look after the event. While Kris Jenner was filming her confessional interview, which aired as a post-credits scene in the April 10th episode, Kylie gave her mom a call where she asks,
"Hi." I'm like, should I have looked like this at the Golden Globes with my out?
But Kris was quick to shut down her concerns.
Yes, you have to wear your best dress to every function you go to, no matter what.
Kylie turns heads at the 82nd Annual Awards Show, where Timothée was nominated in the Best Actor in a Motion Picture Drama for his role in A Complete Unknown.
He just looks like a good dude, and you're just dating a girl that just got ran through, man. And when I say she got ran through, I really mean it. Like, you know, she's been ran through.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
RyanHappyRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Happy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
La 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 la. We here, baby.
You don't even know me, but I've been watching for a while. The way you move so slowly makes me want you here and now. Shorty, don't you let me leave without your number. I was hoping that your love could take me under. Oh, maybe we can move just a little, two-step a little bit, make your body move in the middle. Just a little, baby, I can get a little kiss. 'Cause you make me say, ooh, you make me say, girl, you make me say, ooh, you make me say, yeah, I see the way you're moving, and I wanna talk to you. Look at what you're doing. Can I take a walk with you, baby? I don't wanna leave without your number. Hey girl, I wanna spend some time with you this summer. Oh, hey, two-step a little bit. Hey, maybe I can get a little kiss. 'Cause you make me say, ooh, you make me say, oh yeah, girl, you make me say, oh, ooh, you make me say, oh, I wish I could be the guy, yeah.
La 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 la. chick on the side, you know why. Bitch, I got my mind on my money, money on my mind. My seat linked on 5, system on 9. And I'm looking for my diamond. Having a rough day on my day you're driving. That's when I found her. I said, hey, ma, you looking like you could use a thug like me in your life. She smiled, I had Scarface and Pac playing. She said, I got my girlfriends in the parking lot waiting. It's cool, we'll swing around and we'll scoop them. Let me get on my style, do a little recruiting. See what my niggas doing, cause you know it don't stop. We can swing up the block, hang out at my spot and
girl, you make me say, oh, you make me say, girl, you make me say, I wish I could be your guy. Girl, don't you let me leave without your number, cause I wanna spend some time with you this summer. Ooh, girl, you make me say, hey, oh, I wish I could be your guy.
la 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 la.
Donnell Jones and Ja Rule, well, you make me say, hey, yeah.
You got me feeling good, you know.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Oh, yeah. Let's go through all the sponsors right now. I never get freaking podcasts that begin their show with like 7 live reads or sponsors. I'm like, who's listening to that? If I were that sponsor, I'd be pissed off. Well, what do I know? A lot. This following segment has been brought to you by Cheeky Mouth Guards at getcheeky.com. When I tell you it's the best way to quit biting on the side of your mouth, I'm a man of my words. Getcheeky.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. Shimmerwood CBD drinks at shimmerwood.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. GetGoodFeels.com for good vibes THC drinks. Go to GetGoodFeels.com and use promo code HOPPY to save 20%. OldGlory.com for the best t-shirts around. Use promo code HOPPY to save 15%. Garden State Distillery Dirty Vodka. GardenStateDistillery.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 15%. Aspire Green Tea Drinks at AspireDrinks.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Afura Coffee. AFUERA Coffee.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. FSDrinks.com. For the best boba around, use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Oh, you're looking for the best beef jerky? BigForkBrands.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. And finally, are you looking for a good energy bar? QuantumSquares.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. All of these are on my website, RyanHoppyRadio.com, RYANHOPPE radio.com. I would hope you know how to spell radio. Or it's in my podcast section. So whenever you listen to Happy Hour like you are right now, in the podcast description is all of that. We're going to come back on Happy Hour. Keep this party going and going. But let's hear from Hammer and Hank, which you can hear the Hammer and Hank Show with Henry Oakes and Ryan Hoppe on Spotify by searching up Hammerin, HAMMERIN Hank Show, and check it out on his podcast feed.
People with autism are often treated like they are different. Believe me, we are. Hi, this is Henry Oakes, but my buddies may have known me as Hammer and Hank. I was labeled as slow when I started school. Come to find out at the age of 12, The doctors decided I was autistic. Now at the age of 48, I have completed an associate degree in radio broadcasting and worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an on-air personality. So yes, I am different. People with autism have no needs, no different than you. Laugh, love, and learn to get an education and join the workforce. I did it, and so can anyone else with autism. So when you meet someone with autism, don't feel sorry for them. Work with them. Find out for yourself that autism isn't a disease, it's a condition. To find out more about autism, please visit autismspeaks.org. Autism Speaks. It's time to listen.
Doors closing.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe Hour!
What's up? This is Chris Dam. Hi, this is Chris Dam from the Two Guys Named Chris Show, and you're listening to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hey, it's Chris Kelly from the Two Guys Named Chris Show, and you're listening to the Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
What's going on? It's Biggie from the Two Guys Named Chris Show, and you're listening to Hoppe Hour.
There is no nepotism here. Welcome back to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Oh, sure.
Turn the radio up, it's time for a thrill.
I got it.
Ryan's here with the latest spiel. Sex and stars and love so real. Hoppe Hour hits with a funky feel. Date nights crashing like a scene at dawn.
856 4900.
Ryan's
It's 856 494 6773.
Throwback rock.
You tweeted me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com. Last segment of the show.
That wave, turn it up, feel the love, let your heart.
It says here, people begin panicking about their phone's battery life when it's at 38%.
From crushes to whis-
I think I agree with that 100%.
It's everywhere.
Now with the Menendez brothers, Eric and Lyle are in court for resentencing. Prosecutors showed the crime scene photos. Yeah, that ain't gonna help them out.
Jams taking you back in time.
Soulja Boy found liable in sexual assault lawsuit, millions in damages. Again. I like Soulja Boy, but he seems like a scumbag. And this next headline's the most Bill Hader thing ever. He was fired from a movie theater job for spoiling the ending of Titanic. He said to everybody, move along. Leo does. And then there was this. Pat McAfee, there was a brawl in the stands at his Big Night Out show. It's how they say out in Pittsburgh. And here's the audio of it. Shows these mutants fighting, making Pittsburgh look stupid. It's a movie Idiocracy coming alive. Mutants! They're punching each other. And this is the same city that claims that Baltimore's messed up. It's like, listen, it's you too, Pittsburgh. That's why you're so successful. I will tweet that out at Ryan Hoppe Radio. have some breaking news. Joe Tacopina, the lawyer for A$AP Rocky, and got him off. And so did Rihanna, got him off. Get it? He is sickened by the Wendy Williams judge claim, saying that her career is over. And he also he also reps her gag order. Not too good.
At the end of the hearing, this judge first basically said Wendy's family was terrible, and then looks at Wendy and says, you know, you had a great career. Your career is over. It is never coming back. You're done. Why would a judge say that?
And what is the relevance to what they're actually there for? It just seemed mean-spirited.
Totally.
The way it was relayed to us, because it wasn't really necessary for the conversation that was going on.
And by the way, the judge doesn't know what she's talking about. Wendy Williams is a hot commodity right now. I can tell you from our Tubi documentary, it attracted a lot of...
All right, enough of Harvey. Let's get the freaking Joe Tacopina.
From the issuance of a gag order, which we'll get...
I love that voice of his, even though his Zoom connection sucks.
For a second, which is illegal, okay? To the statements, if true, that were made by this judge... in a court proceeding that has nothing to do with Wendy's career. Moreover, that were made in front of Wendy Williams. If true, that is outrageous.
I agree.
Because this judge, she's not in the entertainment industry, so I don't know where she would get off opining about that and why that's even...
God, I don't ever want to need a lawyer, but I would hire him, man.
Relevant to her role as a judge, who's basically the judge of the law, and in this case, judge of the facts.
I like that. So there's that. This is kind of sad. Bad baby. She got molested by her mom's ex-boyfriend, and another man molested her as well. And what's sad about obviously you never want to get molested, but what's really sad about it is the people that it happens to, they're never the same.
There was kids that are getting molested, and you got molested? Not there. But in life? Twice. Well, I don't know how many times you want to count it, but who's molesting you? Well, I was molested by my mom's ex-boyfriend from 3 to 6, and then I was molested by my from 13 to 16. Hold on. And then I had 30-year-old boyfriends when I was 16.
Well, that was the mom being a trash bag.
17, 18.
Where's He's still out living his life?
He's living his life. Too.
All right, this is pointless to listen to because they're just beeping out the names. And finally, on this edition of Happy Hour, Khloe Kardashian says she wants to bang Kim's stylist, even though he's gay.
Party here. Oh, him and I? We're going to go on Grindr and invite everyone that we know. Perfect. Gross.
They should get all of the dating apps and put them into one and just call it What's Left.
Of the apps,
because let's face it, we're
all
going to be me and Chloe.
Don't talk like that.
That's not so bad. I'm fine with that.
I'm fine also, but it's also a
because I just need a companion, and then you go do whatever you got to do, and I'll be at home. Oh, I would the shit out of Chris Appleton.
I always thought that was a weird thing to say. F the shit out of somebody. Like, that's gross. Like, you're literally pooping. Like, think about it. Oh, I banged the crap out of that girl last night. So you made the girl poop after sex? Think about it.
TikTok, Toxic playing cruel pranks. Hoppy's hour almost done. Feels like robbery in banks. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, dropping wisdom through streams. Syndicated sorrow, now it's time to shatter dreams. Oh, the Happy Hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. But the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppy like fingers without rings. PHX to FM, shout-outs hit the street. But soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Happy Hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. and hoppy like fingers without rings. Eating checks to FM, shoutouts hit the street, but soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the happy hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Oh, life's just so unfair. Every night like clockwork to a show. Now it's time to face the silence like the TV on snow. Riot Hoppy held the mic with humor so divine. The void left in our hearts wider than a canyon line. Empty speakers silent, I become into an end like a roller coaster stopping round the river's bend. Hoppy jokes and jabs, these are daily grind. Now silence louder than the thoughts we can't rewind. Oh, the happy hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. The happy hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
And like that, he's gone.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
I'll kick you in the nuts and we'll call it a day.
Happy hour is now over.
Happy hour is now over.
Game over.
This concludes our broadcast day. Good night, and God bless America.
Doors closing.
Dizzy is a bitch.